Hi, I wanted to share with you a quick video to look at an idea for trading the DAX on Monday or subsequently. You can see on the left hand side I have a day session chart for the DAX. It's not the full Eurex session, it's just for the European stocks. What you can see is we had quite a large up candlestick, and typically what you see after these is a smaller candlestick, kind of a consolidation, a rest, a check of itself before the market decides what to do. And when it comes out of this range, what will frequently happen is it'll either make an attempt higher, or it will really try and dig back into the range of the large day. You can see that pretty much for this entire session on the right hand side, this is a 233 tick chart. It basically just trended up, and so there are a few points which could be tested during that day if it were to reverse, and definitely it would be a good idea to have that context to look to take a trade with trend jumper or any other strategy for a short if it starts breaking lower. Let me just draw in this so you can see that this session relative to the prior session. And so you can see that broadly speaking we have been balanced today. The market moves from balance to imbalance to balance to imbalance, and the likelihood here is that we get a breakout one side or the other. So basically Monday, it might not be Monday, it might be Tuesday, but when you start seeing heavy activity in one direction, breaking out of this area, the highs, the lows, I mean it might come through the low a little bit or through the high a bit. Either way, when the market starts trading heavily in one direction, you can see that maybe the intent is going to be to take back some of this day. Otherwise, why would they have bought it so heavily on that day if it was such a strong buy that they can't even hold it? And vice versa, if it breaks higher, then it says that actually this was right, and this strength will follow through. So I'll be looking on from Monday next week to see if I can get some kind of setup to go with whichever break the market makes. One thing to note definitely is that it might not immediately happen. You can see other examples of when this kind of thing happens. If you just go back on your chart and have a look. For example, where was I looking here? In particular, there was a big down day, and there were 3 subsequent days. But then you can see there was a big up day, taking back much of this range. So it doesn't necessarily happen immediately, but when it does start breaking, it's definitely worth having that context in mind to be able to take a trade and be confident in the trade that you take, and hold that for a good move in any particular direction it decides that it wants to go. The one caveat is definitely that if I can just put this line here, you can see that this high is coming in here, and of course, this not being the full session, it could move out of this range before before it actually opens on this session as well. So definitely a couple of things, in fact, to be aware of, but it gives you a good idea that any subsequent move could give you a really good, strong setup to make some good money on. That's it for now. Have a great weekend.